Saturday everyone, and welcome to my channel today. I am going to talk to you about my trip to London, my recent trip to London, which we came back last week, and I spent my big 40 over there and it was amazing. We had such an amazing time exploring the city, and I actually wanted to speak to you about London on a budget. I know a lot of people think you have to take a loan out to go down there, that it's very pricey, but there is so many things that you can do where you need next to nothing in terms of money, and I wanted to share that with you today. So we traveling around, obviously you've got the black cabs. They're great to get around, but they can be very expensive. So my recommendation to you is to get the tube. It is so easy to get around on the London Underground. There's tube stations everywhere, so you'll never have a problem with getting a station, and it's basically it's approximately £2.50 per journey to get to your destination. You can get a little tube map from the station. A lot of people these days download the tube map app because that actually gives you a live update on the lines, whether they've got good service or they are delays. It's all on this app, the tube map app, and also you can plan your journey on there, so that is an amazing tool to have on your phone. Another option to keep costs down in travelling around the city is the red buses, the iconic red buses. They have stops all over, and again, it is so easy to get around. And the brilliant thing about this is that you get to see London from up a height. You don't need to necessarily get the sightseeing tour buses. You can easily get these the red buses to sort of get to your destinations. And again, you can download a bus map or a bus timetable, and that gives you live updates as to when the next buses are coming. So I would definitely recommend those two options for you. Another way is to walk around. I know you think of the city, it's so big, but it is really easy to get around as well. So what we did was we got off the tube at St Paul's. We had a little look around St Paul's Cathedral, just out on the outside. We weren't able to go inside on this occasion, as it was Ash Wednesday, so they were only doing services. But then when after that, we went over the Millennium Bridge onto the South Bank. And then we went upriver, which took us past the Shakespeare Globe Theatre. We went past the London Eye, London Dungeons, London Aquarium. And then we went over Westminster Bridge and saw the iconic Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament before getting back on the tube at Westminster. So there is definitely options for walking around and getting to know the city that way as well. Now you might be thinking, oh, I want to go and see some sort of sightseeing, I want to go sightseeing somewhere. And yes, the big things like your London Eye and the London Dungeons and things like that, they can be quite pricey. So if you are looking to do something on a budget, then I would recommend going to some of the big museums, because a lot of those are free of charge to enter. So you've got the likes of the V&A Museum and the Natural History Museum and also the Imperial War Museum. They're all free of charge, and we actually went to the Imperial War Museum, which was focusing on the First and Second World War, so it was great. It was lots of history, and we spent a couple of hours there. So there is so many, as I say, lots of different museums and things. Just have a look online and you'll find some of the ones that are free of charge for you to enter. And then you might be thinking, well, you need to eat while you're there, don't you? Where am I going to eat? Restaurants are so expensive, but you could do some of the markets. They are amazing. We went to Borough Market, but there's also Camden Market and the Spitalfields, and they all have like a food sort of areas of like a market with lots of different options of cuisine. You've got Iraqi that we found in Borough Market. There was Indian food, there was Spanish food, Greek, Italian, so you name it, they have it in the market. So it's such a nice way, and it's so much more cheaper, and I love just sort of eating outside and having a bite to eat. If you are looking to sit down and eat in a restaurant, then look out for the pre and post theatre menus. Another one, a really great option is, and a friend told me about this, was First Table, and that is offering 50% off to their customers if you dine in one of their sort of early seatings. Just those early sort of slots when, you know, there's not many customers coming through the door, then it's just a way of obviously enticing people to come, so they watch out for that. There is you just put First Table into Google and you will find the website, and then it'll go through some options on where you could dine. To sort of chat to you today and let you know what is out there in terms of you know, what you can do in London on a budget. I hope it was really helpful. Any comments or questions, then do leave those in the comment box and I will get back to you. But I hope it was helpful, and hopefully you'll be able to go and visit London without spending too much money. Have a lovely Saturday, and I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.